Hi Leo, this is Tracy from Northeast Tarot and welcome to your 2017 yearly tarot forecast. This is for Leo Sun, Leo Moon, and Leo Rising signs. So Leo, as you can see, I've already laid out the spread here just to save on time. These readings are going well over what I wanted them to go to. So what I've decided to do, Leo, is the same exact spread that I used last year for the 2016 yearly readings, but I've modified it a little bit. I've now incorporated some Lenormand cards as well. So I'm pulling 2 cards for each month of 2017, and then I've also added a Lenormand card, which is the focus for the month. I also am going to be pulling you a Magical Mermaids and Dolphins card. This is the advice for 2017, some additional guidance for you, Leo, and then I'm also going to be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card. All right, so additional guidance for Leo in 2017. I wish you all a very happy new year. I hope that 2017 is a wonderful year for you, Leo. And if you are interested in receiving a private reading from me, please head over to my website and read about how I offer my private readings. Right now, up for sale, I do still have the 2017 yearly forecast. I do only offer them at this time of year for a limited time. All right, additional guidance for Leo for 2017. All right, so now, Leo, I'm going to be pulling you a Romance Angel Oracle card. So additional guidance for Leo in regards to love and relationships for 2017. All right, Leo. Okay, so let's get started for January, if I can get them. For January, Leo, we have the 6 of Rods and the 6 of Swords. Okay, so we have 2 6s here. So I see many of you moving towards that peace of mind, but also maybe more harmony and balance when it comes to relationships. Now, the focus for the month of January, Leo, is the home, the house here. So this is very nice. So for many of you, this is you moving to a new home. So if you're a Leo that has maybe dealing with some difficulties when it comes to being able to move to a new home, or maybe you've been waiting on being able to move to a new home, you very well could be actually moving to a new home in January. So this is really, really nice because we have the 6 of Rods here, which is success. So you feeling proud of yourself, Leo, or feeling quite accomplished with maybe being able to travel or being able to move to a new home. And for those of you who aren't moving to a new home, this certainly could be actually you moving towards bringing in more stability, more security, more stability into your life. Bringing more stability into the home, even for maybe some Leos. Maybe you landed a new job, so this is, you know, you and your family actually being more secure here. But then also with the 6 of Swords, this is you moving from stormy waters to much more calmer waters, moving towards peace of mind. So if you and your family were maybe dealing with some difficulties, this is you actually moving towards smoother waters here. So wonderful way to start the year, Leo. It looks like, yeah, you're moving towards success. Even if for some of you, maybe you're trying to fix up an old house or something like that. This is definitely projects and things, you know, all things relating to the home. And for me also family, this is success with that. So this is wonderful. Now for February, we have the 8 of Swords with the 3 of Cups, with the focus being the garden. So With the Eight of Swords, this is normally self-inflicted. This is definitely being in the mind, worrying too much or feeling insecure when it comes to something in particular, maybe dealing with some anxiety or some nervousness. And it could be around friendships with the Three of Cups, and then even the Garden here. The Three of Cups can represent your friends. So there could be something going on in February with a friend here, Leo. Yeah, maybe for some of you, with this energy here, maybe you don't want to socialize. You might not want to get out and about. With the Three of Cups, this is all about you being social and spending time with friends or family, getting out and about, especially with the focus being the Garden here. This speaks about getting out and being in public, especially with the Three of Cups here, going out, getting out. Being social here. But with the Eight of Swords, it's almost like you don't want to. There could be some Leos that, you know, maybe you're wanting to stay indoors, not wanting to really be social the second month of the year here. So this is very interesting. For some of you, you might be creatively blocked here, so just take caution with that. You might be trying to start something, trying to start some sort of project, but maybe fear is holding you back. So take caution with that. And then for some other Leos, I think that this is you maybe not wanting to get out and about. And now I'm not sure why. Maybe it's because some of you have just moved to a new house. So this is you really focusing on the house. Maybe some of you are focusing on fixing a home up and you just don't have time to be social. Or maybe there's some sort of anxiety here surrounding friends, I feel. Very, very interesting, Leo. Now, in March, we do have the King of Cups with the Three of Pentacles. And then the focus for the month is the dog. So we have 2 threes here right in a row, back to back, with February and now March. So for some Leos, you could be dealing with a situation, dealing with 3 people. Now, this could be a work situation. It could be something to do with friends as well, because we have the Three of Pentacles here. Might have something to do with a Scorpio, Cancer, or Pisces with the King of Cups here. For some of you, maybe you are watching a King of Cups, or maybe a King of Cups is watching you. This could be your boss with the Three of Pentacles. This could be also a person that you're working with. But with the Three of Pentacles, this is you putting a lot of focus on something. So if you don't work for a living, again, like I mentioned previously, this could be like some sort of creative project that you're working on. Investing a lot of time and energy into something, and this could very well be a project that you're working on with a friend. So previously, if I go back to February with this Eight of Swords here, and then the Three of Cups here, maybe a friend is trying to get you to go in on something with them, some sort of project or endeavor, and now maybe you're moving forward with it. But with that Eight of Swords previously, for some Leos, maybe you were having some doubts or concerns previously, and this friend very well could be a water sign person. With the dog here as the focus for the month of March, this is, you know, a person who's going to be very significant for many of you. Now, maybe he's not a water sign. Maybe he just has water in his chart. This is a very generous, loving, caring, compassionate person, someone who has a big heart. Someone who doesn't always show all of his emotions. He's very calm and collected on the surface. He's highly intuitive. And for some of you, this is a friend that's going to be very significant. Now, for some of you, this is a person you're working with. Financially, I see it being a wonderful month for you. You're working very, very hard, many of you. Now, coming up in April, we do have the Page of Pentacles, the Nine of Swords, and then the focus for the month, we have the Crossroads here. So there could be a decision or a choice that is needed or very significant here in April. Now, this could be a decision that you're waiting on, because then I also have the Nine of Swords and then the Page of Pentacles. So if for some of you are waiting on a decision, waiting on a job offer, trying to land a new job, or trying to maybe land a raise or a promotion, just try to stay out of your head when it comes to this. With the Nine of Swords, you might be really worrying, overly worrying about something, maybe losing sleep, really focused upon this. For some of you, maybe it's this project that you're working on with a friend. But also this could be communication. For some of you, you're waiting on a decision, maybe in regards to a home, or maybe in regards to some assets or an inheritance or something financial here with the Page of Pentacles and the Crossroads here. You could be waiting on a decision. Just make sure you're getting enough sleep, Leo, and try not to worry so much. Overall, I still see it being a really good month financially, these 2 months back to back. Now, I think that just some of you are maybe waiting on something. For some of you, maybe you started your own business. Maybe you and a friend have gone into business together or something like that. So this is, you know, perhaps you trying to get things, you know, up and rolling here, trying to get things to move forward. Now, in May, here we go. We have the Ace of Cups and the King of Swords, and then the focus for the month is the Anchor. So this is stability, this is success, and this is security. And for many of you, this is going to be something that is going to be very long lasting within your life. So if this is like a project or a new job, or if you've been trying to move to a new home or something like that, for some of you, this could have been you selling your house and maybe you've been trying to buy a new home. This could be that blessing coming in, because we have the Ace of Cups here. So this can be anything from new love, a new relationship, to reigniting that passion within your existing relationship, to any sort of new beginning that is fulfilling on an emotional level. So it can be a new job. This could be a new business. Your new business can be looked at as your baby, you know. So we have this beautiful new beginning here, something that is exciting, and it's something that's going to make you very happy. But then also with the Anchor, this is, for many of you, this new beginning is going to be something that adds a great deal of stability to your life, and very well be something that is going to be around for many, many years to come. So this is very positive. Now, with the King of Swords here, looking at the Ace of Cups, for some of you, this is where your focus is at. I mean, this is you very focused on this. You're manifesting. You're putting a great deal of thought into this, planning out the details. You know, you've got your strategy, down pat. You know exactly what it is that you're doing. With the King of Swords here, he's quite thorough. And then for others, this could be an Aquarius, Gemini, or Libra individual that's very significant. So for some of you, this could be someone you're working with. This could be an attorney that you're working with, maybe when it comes to this Ace of Cups. And then for others, if you are getting into a new relationship, you very well could be getting into a relationship with maybe an air sign individual. And with the Anchor here, this could be something that leads to marriage. This could be a very solid partnership, to be honest. Now, if this man isn't an air sign individual, he could have air in his chart, or he could work within the legal system. So he just might be maybe a judge, a lawyer, or a police officer, or something like that. So very nice, Leo. So in June, we have a lot of men here, Leo. We have the King of Pentacles, we have the Seven of Swords, and then the Sun. So far, I just want to point out that we've had the King of Cups, the King of Swords, and now we have the King of Pentacles. So there could be a Taurus, Virgo, or Capricorn individual that's very significant here in June. With the Seven of Swords, you know, this can be interpreted a couple of different ways here, because with the Sun as the focus for the month, Leo, something could be becoming illuminated here, something could be highlighted, and for some of you, it might not be the most positive. Now, I'm not getting that for all of you, but for some of you, this could be some sort of deception, or someone trying to be sneaky or get away with something that is coming to light. But I think that for you, this would be, you know, obviously this would be good that you're finding this out. But because the Sun, this energy is going to come through, and it's going to illuminate this. So if this was someone trying to get away with something, or if someone was lying to you, it's coming out because we have the Sun here. So for some of you, this could be a person trying to get away with something. It could be an earth sign individual trying to get away with something, or even lying to you, and you're finding out, though, with the Sun here. Now, for some of you, this could have something to do with finances, something to do with a job, something to do with assets or property. But things are definitely coming to the surface now. Another way to interpret these cards is the sun is happiness. This is success and happiness and abundance. So overall, even with that being said, if you're relating to these energies in that more negative sense, it's still going to be a wonderful month because you're finding out about something, and I think it's going to benefit you, Leo, because you're finding out, because now you're aware. Because this is success and this is content and happiness. For those of you who are starting your own business with the Seven of Swords here, this is you taking a risk. This is you going out on a limb, maybe financially here. So overall, you know, it's going to be a very positive month for you. I just think that a very small number of you can relate to this more in a negative sense, but then, you know, for everybody else, this is probably something to do with either an earth sign individual or, you know, finances here. But this is, you know, overall with the sun, it's going to be a wonderful month for you, especially with having the anchor previously, and now coming up in July we have the star. So with the star, this can absolutely be wish fulfillment, absolutely. So we have the Five of Rods, we have the World, and then the focus for the month is the star. Excuse me. Now, fives represent a challenging energy. And with the Five of Rods, this can be anything from internal struggles to competition around you to butting heads with someone. This could be also you dealing with jealousy within the workplace. But there could be some sort of challenging energy here. Challenging energies here when it comes to maybe something completing within your life, or maybe some sort of movement or travel with the world. Now, with the star being the main focus here, for some of you, I feel there's a very divine, beautiful, blessed energy around many of you. You just might be experiencing some sort of difficulties or challenges, but these are very small, probably annoying challenges more than anything else. Small little bumps in the road. Because we have the World here, and the World is rebirth, the World is completion, and it's a very blessed, powerful energy here. So for many of you, I think you're easing out of one chapter, easing into the next, and there's little tiny annoying kind of bumps in the road that you have to deal with, maybe little delays or people that you have to deal with, but you're still, you know, easing out of one chapter, easing into the next, and, you know, honestly surrounded by a lot of beautiful energy here. Now the star is also success as well. So I think that many of you, you're optimistic. You know that you're moving towards this success. There just might be small, annoying kind of little nuisances that, you know, can, you know, be in the way here, but it's nothing that's going to stop you. That's for sure. You have some wonderful energies here, Leo. So in August, we do have, look at this, we have the sun again, but now it's in the tarot. We have the sun, we have the Five of Pentacles, and then the focus for the month, we have the stork, or the storks. This is movement, this is travel. So I see many of you actually moving away from, if you were dealing with any financial hardships with the Five of Pentacles here, the Five of Pentacles can be a person who is feeling a lack even though they're not necessarily lacking, or losing faith with something, or feeling down and out with something. But because we have the stork here, this is movement, this is travel, this is changes. You're moving away from, you know, any sort of financial difficulties that you're experiencing, Leo. And then we have the sun here. So this is a healing energy. This is success. This is abundance. This is your health improving. If some of you were actually dealing with some health issues, I see a lot of healing energy around you. And this is very positive changes taking place here. So however you were lacking previously, or whatever you were losing faith with previously, even if it was a business you were trying to get off the ground, you know, we see movement here now. We see movement in August. Things are moving forward. Very positive changes are taking place. And, you know, also, Leo, this is you shining bright. This is you shining bright in August. People very attracted to your energy. So this is wonderful. Now, if you were having some difficulties, let me just see here. If you're a Leo woman and you've been having some difficulties maybe trying to get pregnant, and I know I'm speaking to a very, very small number of you, you need to keep the faith. You need to remain positive, because if you were dealing with some difficulties in that area, I actually see some really positive changes coming to you, okay? So remain optimistic. For some of you, you very well could even be conceiving around this time, okay? Or even moving towards maybe getting some answers if you were having difficulty in that area. Now, in September, we do have the Ten of Cups. We have the Queen of Rods. Very nice. And this is you, no matter if you're male or female. And then we have the Bear, okay, as the focus for the month. So I see many of you, honestly, no matter if you're male or female, I see many of you very powerful, very, very powerful, and you're in a good place emotionally, Leo. With the Ten of Cups, this is emotional abundance. This is happiness. Yeah, and I see you just really, really optimistic. Again, with the Stork here previously, there's been some really positive changes and movement that has taken place. So, you know, you're ecstatic, you're optimistic, you might have a lot of projects going on. The Queen of Rods, she's a multitasker, she has a ton of energy, and, you know, when she wants something, you know, she's going to go after it. So whatever it is that you're working on right now, you're seeing a lot of progress, a lot of growth, and a lot of happiness. For some of you, maybe you're expanding your family with this energy here. Now, with the Bear being the focus for the month, I would say that, you know, finances are increasing at this time as well. Let me just see what else I'm getting here. For some of you, you might find yourself being very protective of family and friends at this time with this energy here. But overall, Leo, I think it's going to be a wonderful month for you. Definitely financially, I think that 2017 is looking really good for you, Leo, when it comes to bringing in more stability and security into your life. Absolutely. Now, in October, we have strength, and then we have the King of Rods, okay, with the focus for the month being the book. So here's the King, which is very interesting. So now we have a couple here. So for many Leos, some of you are already in a relationship, and maybe you and your partner have been waiting to be able to move to a new home, or maybe you're waiting on expanding your family or something like that. For many of you, I'm definitely seeing a couple here. And then if you're a single Leo, again, you might be meeting someone, I would say right around May, right at the start of the summer here. Now we have strength, which represents your sign, and then we have the King of Rods. So for many of you, no matter if you're male or female, I still see you very fiery, very optimistic, you know, with the Sun, and then we just had the Queen of Rods, and now we have the King of Rods. I think that, you know, these 3 months in a row here, things are looking really, really good. Now, for some of you, you could be waiting on documents of some kind. With strength here, this could be you really having to go within and rely upon your inner strength, with maybe having to wait on something. There could be some sort of project or something that you're trying to move forward with. It could be a new creative project or a new endeavor. And it might have something to do with documents. With the focus for the month being the book here, there definitely could be some sort of documents that are significant here that maybe you're waiting on with strength. But overall, you know, I see you being incredibly strong, Leo, with strength here, having a lot of confidence, having, you know, the courage that you need. And to be honest, for some of you, you could be very secretive with the book here. You could be actually keeping things to yourself. Again, maybe you're working on many projects. For some of you, you could be starting your own business this year, and maybe you're just keeping things to yourself with the book here as well. So I can look at this, you know, a couple of different ways. Now, in November, we do have Temperance with the Hanged Man. So for some of you, you're definitely having to wait, but it's because things are happening on divine time. With Temperance, this is definitely your angels, your guides around you, divinely guiding you. Now, for some of you, maybe you're waiting on that enlightenment. You're waiting on information or documents to come through. Now, Temperance does represent the sign of Sagittarius. And, you know, because we had the King and the Queen of Rods here, maybe some of you are actually dealing with a Sagittarius. Now, this could be your spouse, this could be a family member, this could be a boss or a friend, but this could be someone that you're waiting on, because conversations and messages, information is definitely very significant right at the end of the year here. So I think that you're waiting, and also for some of you, you're dealing with divine time. And when divine timing is at play here, it can be a bit of a process. But there are going to be conversations, with the birds being the focus for the month here. There's definitely going to be messages. There's going to be conversations that are very, very significant. For some of you, it's maybe with a Sagittarius, and then for others, these conversations are going to bring in that enlightenment, okay? Now, you're leaving this year and going into 2018 with the energy of, we do have the Ace of Pentacles with the Hermit, and then the focus for the month is the Scythe. So the Scythe can represent, for me, it's changes, it's cuts, it's a neutral card. So for some of you, this could absolutely be what you were waiting on. You could have been waiting for some sort of cut to take place, waiting on some sort of change to take place. And this could definitely be something related to career, related to finances, because we have the Ace of Pentacles here. So I have the Hermit looking over at the Ace of Pentacles. So I think that, you know, for many of you, this is you now finally gaining that clarity. There could be a very important cut here. So if this is something legal, or if this is something involving family or assets or an inheritance, there could be a very significant cut that is needed, that maybe you've been waiting on, Leo. The Hermit I can see as an attorney sometimes. So for some of you, this is maybe a necessary cut that's taking place. This could be enlightenment coming to you from an attorney, or from a father or an older gentleman. And it's about perhaps this new beginning here with the Ace of Pentacles. So for some of you, it can be a new job, it can be an inheritance, it could be a home, but it's something that's going to add a great deal of stability or security to your life in some way. So we have this information, or this enlightenment, that is coming to many of you in regards to something new. And I think that for many of you, you've been waiting on this. It could have something to do with a Virgo, could have something to do with a Sagittarius. But I think that for many of you, this is a necessary cut, and this is something you've been waiting on, a necessary change. Let me just see what else I'm getting here. With the overall guidance for the year being wait, I pulled you wait, Leo, and it says don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So for some of you, maybe you've been waiting to get a business off the ground, or maybe you've been waiting on selling your house or being able to move to a new house. But with you having a little bit of patience, it's saying don't rush into action right now. Bide your time for better results. So by you waiting, the outcome for many of you is going to be maybe much more positive. And for some of you, maybe that is taking place right at the end of 2017. Here with this energy, but this is very positive. You actually have the Ace of Pentacles, you have the Ace of Cups, And you have the sun twice here with the Lenormand and also the tarot. You also have some just beautiful, beautiful energy around you this year. I think it's going to be a wonderful year for you, Leo. Now, the additional romance angel card that I have for you is healing family issues. Your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So for some Leos, you absolutely have to forgive your parents. And then for other Leos, healing is going to be very significant in 2017. Now, I definitely sense many of you definitely being around family a lot this year. So if there has been any difficulties with family members, I definitely see you healing any sort of difficulties or issues that you might have had with family members, and for some of you, friends as well. You know, I consider many of my friends family because they're dear to me. So for some of you, if you've even been having some difficulties with any friends, there is this beautiful healing energy that's coming in for you. But overall, Leo, I see many of you moving towards happiness and abundance and success, honestly, in many, many forms. For some of you could be working with a friend, especially right at the start of the year here. This could be very significant. So for some Leos, maybe you're going into business with someone. For other Leos, you could be just getting to know a friend. Maybe there are some Leos that maybe you work with this person. You could be meeting someone within the workplace because there's the potential for new love coming in right around May here. So for some Leos, you definitely could be getting into a relationship in 2017. So Leo, I do hope that you found this reading helpful. If you are looking for just more insight into the year, please head over to my website because I'm still offering the 2017 yearly readings, okay? So I do wish you all a very happy new year, and I wish you a wonderful 2017. Take care.